Yeah, what I like to do is, same thing. I like to just say my ball's right here, and let's say you're on the course, and you have no divot to kind of pick. Just pick like a discolored piece of grass or a leaf or something that sticks out. That way, it's easier to spot that and use that as your line. So let's say you don't have a divot to pick. For here, let's just say you hit this little piece of mud right there. Use that as your line. I like to just back up, line it up, stand up there and hit it.
Okay.
All right, now James, let me ask you this: do you have any pre-swing thoughts when you chip, or any pre-swing routines that you do?
I mean, with chipping, I try to pick a spot.
Mm.
Hopefully, anywhere, whether it be, I know you probably want to be exact with it, but I try to figure just like as a basketball bucket of some sort.
Yeah.
Try to land anywhere in there and figure that if I landed there at the right speed, it should end up pretty close to the hole, not go in.
Okay. Nice.
So say here, I'm thinking probably try to land it right here.
Okay. Yeah.
If I hit it somewhere in there, it should be
good.
pretty close.
Yeah. Now, when you're home, I'm assuming you don't have a net at home or anything that you can hit into. What I like to do to kind of get that feeling of staying inside out instead of coming over the top is, grabbing a head cover. Again, stuff that we always have, even a glove or a towel. Just putting it under your right armpit.
Okay.
And what that does, if you don't mind standing right here. So what that does under the armpit is, you don't want it to drop.
Okay.
So you want that to kind of just keep it in the whole way. From right here is when it can drop because it doesn't matter anymore. But then, if you come over the top and your arm gets away from you, it's going to be easier to kind of let go of it. Yeah, because it'll separate from your body.
Okay.
So that's one thing that I like to do at home, since I don't have a range or not unable to hit. Just kind of do that. Just keeping the glove there and just getting that feel of keeping that arm tucked in.
Okay. Cool.
And just like what we did with a full swing, we obviously read the line. It's going to break maybe about 2 feet to the right.
Okay.
What I like to do is, like you said, you don't really see a spot. You can see the line.
Okay.
So let's say you see the line. I like to just do is, if I think it's going to, let's say this divot right here.
Okay.
If that's my line, I like to start off about 3-4 inches in front. Mark up my line where I think the pace is going to take you to.
Okay.
And kind of just trust that line. Reassure yourself and kind of look at the line that you see. Just kind of like practice your mental game again. Just visualizing the line, visualizing the putt, visualizing the make. Just pick a spot about 3 inches in front of the ball that will line it up. Yep.
Just look at that spot.
Yeah, and just make sure you're just get the
I
pace.
can see my ball going way left, coming back right, just because that's what I've been used to.
Okay.
But over the ball, definitely, you pick the spot, you've checked the way, you got the right club, you got the right distance to swing.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I mean, it's not like a broken record here, but it's the same thing. Just picking a spot, line it up behind the ball, and picking a spot about a foot in front, making sure the club face is lined up to your spot, trusting your swing. Once you're over the ball, there's no real in-swing thoughts that I have. It's just more just clearing my mind, just reassuring myself that I know that I'm ready to hit this shot. Just free your mind, and then from there, just live with the results.
Okay. I think I gotta do a little better picking the spot right in front of me.
Yeah.
Even on that one, if I pick a spot right in front, that's exactly, I'm not gonna thin it.